Getting ready to fill this area here. I've really ground it out really well using the multi-tool. That's been handy. Just going to give it a quick wipe with solvent. There's nothing in there that's going to prevent it from adhering. I've basically sanded and ground it down until it's just starting to show through the gel coat, so it should give it a good, shouldn't be too thick that the gel coat will flake at any time, so I think this will hold pretty well. Well, got epoxy mixed up, got a couple little pieces of glass that'll fit in, help attach everything together. So I'm just going to put gloves on and wet the surface a little bit and press that glass down in there. It's already been sanded well and cleaned. Just gonna super light coat here, just don't want it running anywhere, I just want it wet. I'm going to wet that glass a little more now. It's a little bit sloppy using this glass chop strand, but really don't care because it's going to get all sandwiched in here as long as I get it really nicely wetted out. I don't mind if there's a little extra epoxy. It's all got to be filled in here anyways. Pretty good. That soaked for a bit. I'll get this piece in. Just using a woven glass here, it just seems to fit better down into this little crevice than the chop strand. Yeah, and main thing, I'm just making sure to get it all wetted out. Don't care if it's bumpy and everything, because that's just going to be filler anyways on top. I thought about not using the glass in here, but I think the glass will be a good thing just to tie everything in. Alright, got this all filled in. It's going to need a little bit of leveling, but it's glass, about 5/16 of an inch of glass, and a little bit of fairing on top to start to level it. So I'm going to peel off the molds now and see how it looks. This red tape is actually works quite nicely. It's 100-mile-an-hour tape or tuck tape, different names for it. Epoxy doesn't stick to it, but it actually has quite good holding ability. I'm pretty happy with this. Looks like it's just got to clean up the edges, and I had a little bit of that that's leaked over onto the tread, but I think that wasn't cleaned very well, so it's gonna or sanded, so it'll flake that back up pretty easy. So there, I got the cleaned up a little bit. Seems to be pretty good. Most importantly, the hatch fits. And it seems that it's fairly true, so it won't take too much to ferret out. So just have to ferret, put a little bit of a fillet in here, fill that all in, and then it'll be ready to install once the boat's all painted up. I'll leave it off for now anyway. Cool, job done. Well, not done, but the big part of it's done. See how the hatch fits. Maybe just a little bit out in the corners. Go live with that. Just drilling the holes for the here's the hatch sort of finished off. A couple little spots that are still a little rough, but I'm okay with that because that's going to be in behind the hatch frame anyways. The surface where it seals it is fairly true, and it's got a coat of primer on it now. So I'm just waiting for a weather window to finish off sanding the prime coat and be ready to paint. That pretty well wraps it up for this video. I'm really not sure. The next video could go two different directions depending what the weather does. If I get good weather, I'll get at painting the boat. If I don't get good weather, which looks most probable right now, I'm going to start to work on the head, and that should be an interesting one. It's going to be a couple episodes, maybe 3, because I'm going at that from scratch. So That'll be an interesting part. Anyways, thanks again. Help me out. Subscribe, like, helps get the viewers up. Thanks.